Okay, good morning, viewers. Today, in our basic biology lessons, we are going to look into a general cell structure. As you can see all the parts that may be found in a cell structure. Example, a plant cell. We have the mitochondria, we have the cell wall, the nucleus, the cytoplasm, Golgi apparatus, chloroplast, vacuoles, lysosomes, etc. Now, if we come to talk about the living cell, cell can simply be defined as the basic functional unit of life. A cell retains all the characteristics that can be found in an organism. Now, every living thing has a cell. Others have one, for example, bacteria, while others have multiple cell structures, example, animal cell, plant cell, etc. Now, basically, there are two types of cells. We have prokaryotic cell organisms that are referred to that have prokaryotic cell structures. Example, don't have true nucleus in their cell, nor do they have organelles. Example, bacteria and archaea. Now, most bacteria have a cell wall made of what we call peptidoglycan, which is a hybrid sugar protein molecule. Now, eukaryotes have a nucleus in their cells that houses the genetic material, that is the DNA, and also they have what we call organelles. Example of eukaryotic cell are plant cells, animals, and then algae. And fungi are all referred to as eukaryotes. Now, when we come into the general functions of bacteria, of course, we know some of them are harmful. For example, the E. coli bacteria and the Streptococcus bacteria, they causes what we call strep throat. But likewise, bacteria are also very useful. Example, bacteria are used in human food production, example, yogurt. Likewise, bacteria can clean up our messes. Normal body bacteria help prevent diseases. Bacteria are also natural recyclers. Likewise, bacteria help plants grow. Now, if you come to a general structure of a bacteria cell structure, we have what we call the plasma membrane. The plasma membrane, its function is to form a barrier around the cell and then allow materials in and out of the cell selectively. Now, it also contains what we call a rigid cell wall. This cell wall not only provides shape but also likewise provide additional support for the cell structure of a bacteria. Now we also have ribosomes. Ribosomes make proteins in, and then the proteins in the cytoplasm. We know the cytoplasm is the watery part of the cell structure. Now we have prokaryotes that break. Prokaryotes, how do they feed? How do they get food? Prokaryotes break down food using cellular respiration and another type of metabolism called fermentation, which doesn't require oxygen. Now, this is a general structure of a plasma membrane, a prokaryotic cell. Example, bacteria, we have the plasma membrane, we have the cell wall, we have ribosomes, and also we have the DNA. So this is just a short video, okay, trying to explain a bit about cell, the definition of what a cell is, and the basic two types of cell and some of the functions of bacteria. I hope the video become useful, especially to the readers, around the world, high school students, okay, who may be preparing for their exams.